All right, switching gears. I'm also a big fan of proverbs in the English language. You know, proverbs like, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. A lot of wisdom captured in a few words. And I've been collecting proverbs all my life, but the longer I've done that, the more I've come to realize not all of them are really that wise. Some of them are just contradictory to each other. And I'll give you some examples of proverbs that are contradictory and confusing. You guys must have heard this. A lot of people love to say, put your best foot forward, but save the best for last. Which one is it? Also, I think both of those proverbs, pretty terrible advice. Okay, put your best foot forward, don't. Because now you have set the bar way too high. And let's be honest, none of us is good enough to keep meeting that high bar all the time. So all you're going to do is disappoint people. So how about just put a foot forward? Live a calm, relaxed life. Don't take on so much stress. And save the best for last, also something I believed in strongly, especially growing up as a child. When I sat down to eat, I would take my favorite thing and I'd put it aside because I wanted to save the best for last, until I realized, what if I die? Choking on the shitty food I don't like in the first place. Like, why did I do that? I think we should just have the best and then don't have the rest. Sounds like a better way to live. Let's make that a proverb. One person's on board, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Some of you are on board. Here's another example. You guys heard this one? A stitch in time saves 9. No. See, it's not a very popular American proverb. A stitch in time saves 9 very literally means if there's a tear in the cloth and you put 1 stitch now, it prevents the cloth from tearing more and having to put 9 stitches later on. So like, do a little bit of work now, you can save a lot of work later. A stitch in time saves 9. And suddenly this feels less like a comedy show, more like a TED Talk. Because I see some of you going, who knew we were getting entertained and educated? So a stitch in time saves 9, but we will cross the bridge when we get to it. Again, which one is it? Do you want me to do things as quickly as possible or as late as possible? Also, whoever came up with, we will cross the bridge when we get to it, I don't think understands how bridges work. That is when you cross a bridge. When you get to it. Has there ever been a person in the history of bridges that crossed one before they got to it? Why is that even a proverb? And how did that even come about? Was it some genius kid walking around with his father centuries ago and he's like, "Ooh, daddy, what is that?" "Ooh, son, that is a bridge. I want to cross it right now." "Calm down, son. We will cross the bridge when we get to it." Like, "Oh, daddy, that is so wise. I want to go tell the whole world." Why? Here's one more. Actions speak louder than words, which I actually like, all right? It's one of my favorite proverbs. I live by that. Actions speak louder than words, but a cut from a word cuts deeper than a cut from a sword. Which literally means words can hurt more. The next time somebody says that to me, I am going to throw every insult and every slur and everything mean and everything nasty over and over and over and over till they can't take it anymore. And when they've had enough, I will stab them. And be like, what hurts more now? The stabby stabby? Of course it does. You know why? Because actions speak louder than words. Now put your best foot forward and go get a stitch in time. You didn't see me stabbing somebody? Things have changed. That's what Hayward does. No, okay. Here's one more. You guys have heard this one? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Only if I like you. If you are a boring, uninteresting person, out of sight, out of mind. What happened here? Don't say sorry, I'm curious. You guys really enjoyed that one. Like, you had like a high five, like, yes. Care to share? You were talking about a friend. Is that the one you still miss, or is it the one that you forgot? Well, the friend is not here, so out of sight, out of mind. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Welcome back. Do I have more? Yes, I do. Buckle in, everybody. Here's one more, okay? You guys heard this one as well. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. But live in the moment. Once again, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. I would love to show up at my workplace wearing pajamas. And when my boss is like, dude, what the hell are you wearing? I'd be like, I am dressed for the job I don't want. I don't want to work here because I don't like you. I show up every Monday morning. I don't hear you tell me things like a stitch in time saves 9. I'll stab you too, dude. Like, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear any stupid proverbs. And live in the moment. Once again, duh. That is the default setting. What else do you do in the moment? When else do you live? And I get the whole philosophical idea of don't worry about the future, don't regret the past, live in the moment. And I'm like, what if worrying about the future and regretting the past is the way I like to live in the moment? Why are you ruining my moment? I will stab you too, all right? I'm on a stabbing spree right now. Don't bug me with stupid proverbs. Here's one more. Oh. First impression is the last impression, but don't judge a book by its cover. Now, look, if first impression is the last impression, then you are a judgmental asshole. And don't judge a book by its cover. Nice words, but let's be honest, we all do. You think I have time to read a book? Every single book that comes along in my life. Dude, I don't even read the user agreement before I give up all my rights and I click I agree. You think I'm going to read a book? No, I'm going to judge you as soon as I see you, because for me, first impression is the last impression. I am that judgmental asshole, so put your best foot forward. Here's one more. Oh my goodness, he keeps going on. How do we get home? Here's one more. You guys heard this one? When you have not what you like, you must like what you have. Again, TED Talk? Okay. Basically, it tells you to learn to be content. Don't be greedy. Don't always want more. When you have not what you like, you must like what you have. But if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Now look, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again is a guaranteed way of getting a restraining order. And when you have not what you like, you must like what you have. Sounds like a quote from a married person. It's like, how long have you been married? 44 years. What's the secret? Well, when you have not what you like, you must like what you have. Have fun driving back, couples. That's gonna make for a fun Thanksgiving conversation. Alright, here's one more proverb, okay? I don't have an opposite. Oh my God. I don't have an opposite for this one, but it's a proverb that I hate the most annoying proverb, because it comes from the worst group of people on the face of this planet. That group is morning people. The worst. And I can safely assume none of the morning people are here because it's too late for you to be having fun. Okay? Because this is what I don't get. Okay? I love to stay up late in the night. And my morning roommates were always like, dude, you should go to sleep. Like, why? Like, because I have to get up early in the morning. It's like, then you go to sleep. Why are you ruining my night? I'll go to sleep when I like. My body, my choice. Okay? And then they'll ruin my morning because they wake up early and now they don't care that I'm sleeping. Why do you people exist? And then the thing that bugs me the most is they like to preach with their favorite proverb, the early bird gets the worm. And I'm like, dude, what about the worm? Do you think they're preaching that in the worm kingdom? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the worms are like, dude, what are you doing early in the morning? Go back to sleep. You want to die? Also, why does every morning person think that they are the bird? What, are you just better than us, just flying high above the rest of us? You know what happens to the early bird? They get shot by the early hunter. That's right. The early hunter shoots the bird, so learn to keep your mouth shut, okay?